Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rack Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, KMFDM, Enemy, new record, their 24th album. Not counting all those singles that last a half hour, or EPs, I lost track. There's a lot of them. And they're all great listening. I own a couple, or a lot. This one, that one. Get 8 behind me. I get more out of sight on the rack behind me. Love KMFDM. Who would think, over 40 years later, it was a big fight, disco and rock and roll. And KMFDM started about 40 years ago. And combined, instead of choosing sides, they combined, disco beat, heavy beat, but still a dance beat, some damn fine heavy rock guitars and just be heavy as hell. This is pretty damn heavy. 11 songs, 44 minutes. And saying a progressive stance and opposing fascism around the world. That's something we're seeing around the world, not just the United States. A lot of political advisors, from America, going around the world trying to spread fascism. And of course, a lot of advisors from overseas came to America, but never mind that. So, for the last 40 years, KMFDM, they've been opposing this and love them for it. The main thing to say, it's industrial. But there's variety here too. And am I going to get smacked for saying there's a little bit of pop here? Just a bit. When you're singing a nursery rhyme in A-OK, that's fine. At least doesn't go into love song ballads. Of course not. But yeah, and of course we got a second generation of KMFDM coming in, the daughter Annabella, because the band's basically the husband, wife, singers. And now the daughter's coming in with her song, You. That sound here. And, some of the songs, there's a touch. Just a touch of pop in here. Not like it has never happened before. But it's still heavy. Still rocks and the beat. It's fine. Discuss. Is variety inconsistency, or is it variety? Discuss. I like the variety I find here. I like a little bit of a pop touch. I like the reggae rhythm in Stray Bullet 2.0. I like some reggae in a rock and roll context. It's been around for longer than a lot of you have been alive. And heck, even the instrumental song, Gun Quarter Sue, it starts really heavy. It's a cool instrumental. But It also goes into some commercial fusion jazz I've heard in the past. It's okay. It's great. It's what it is. You know, because you got that heavy part at the start of Gun Quarter Sue, and then but you gotta go somewhere with it. It's an instrumental. It's gotta go somewhere. It's a bit fusiony. I like fusion just fine. You know, it's cool. And the song I saved one song. The Second Coming. That's a pretty much a head fuck. Spoken word, nice effects. Good spoken word about what they become in ahead. I don't know, we're there. So you're religious. But it's a good, head smack. And I liked it. Enemy, the first song, the title track, good statement of purpose, especially the stance against the nonsense we're facing in the world today, especially on the fascist side of things. And the one song with the French title. And oopsie, I forgot to learn how to. I flunked French very badly in the 7th grade. Taught. No, I'm nowhere close. In English, it sounds like that. Yeah. L apostrophe E-T-A-T. Everyone listening to me right now knows that word except how to pronounce that word except for me. And the word means the state of things, the age of things. So I looked up the meaning. I just forgot to. How do you pronounce that again? And of course, it's the main refrain of the song. It's cool. So that and Gun Quarter Sue, those are really two heavy songs, I find. Very cool. But the Second Coming, really heavy. Kind of, I don't know, sound effect, psych. The Second Coming. Sorry, combined song titles there. The Second Coming. That's what connected with me at the end of the record. So that's pretty much what I got. Good German band. Disgusted with the state of the world, as we should be, especially with the states getting screwy. And it's not just of course, the head guy in KMFDM, he always mystified. We're industrial? Okay. It's electronic and alternative. It's got a great mix. And, of course, it's here on YouTube. KMFDM. Enemy. And much of the other 24 records and singles, that's a half hour, and EPs. It's a lot. And we love it. They're prolific, as they say. And just be fundamental. Any conservatives out there, you may not necessarily notice the political point they're making. You may find, I can go along with that statement. It's directed at you, buddy. A nice progressive band. Despite their unfortunate, they're mentioned every time there's a school shooting too often because of Columbine. The kids at Columbine shooting in America, they weren't listening too closely. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen. I'm not going to compare this to the other 23 albums and the EPs and the... It's good. And it's as good as about any of them. This is good stuff. Even through, at first blush, a song didn't, other than The Second Coming, did not necessarily smack me in the head. Doesn't mean, a top song is a top song. A lot of good songs, all good songs in this record. Only one that I went, that's a keeper. But that's fine. That's necessarily a bad thing. I like consistency. All killer, no filler. And for the latest, and so come back and tell us what you think of Enemy. And do you like it in and of itself? You want to play the comparison game, go ahead. Ranking 24 KMFDM albums. Oh boy, howdy. We would need to spend some time to do 24 albums. And none of them are bad. There's no such thing as a bad KMFDM album ever. And this certainly is not one of them. This is good stuff. For the latest in action rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly, rockabilly, stoner, psych, and sometimes cool industrial, like KMFDM. What does it translate into English? No mercy for the majority. Yeah. It was cute 20, 30 years ago. Times have changed. Thank you. KMFDM for fresh. KMFDM. I'm trying to get it to roll off my tongue. Thank you for fresh. KMFDM. Always appreciate it. Feel free to send an EP in the near future or an extended single. That'd be cool. We need fresh. KMFDM, and we have it. Thank you for watching. Have fun with your music. Yeah, some of this is fun. The kind of pop-ish stuff in the second half. Side B, I guess. There's a touch of fun there. But I don't know. You ever accuse KMFDM of being fun? I'm a sick puppy. I think we've established this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.